Hi, my name is Terri Gee.
And I'm Kim Baker, and we were both down in Roatan back in June of this year.
Yeah.
And it was the starts of a wonderful, wonderful trip. And then Terri got injured.
I woke up in the morning to go and get some anti-itch cream, and I was walking across some uneven pavement, not paying attention, and I fell, and I landed on both my knees. And I've had several knee surgeries prior to this, so when I fell, the impact was pretty serious and severe.
After really praying about it, we decided, okay, this is serious enough that we think we need to seek medical help. So we went to Anthony's Key, which is a dive resort, and they have a clinica there. And we walked in, and Terri was seen by Dr. Paul.
And at this point, my knee was swollen. And I walk into the doctor's office, and then Dr. Paul had suggested that I get it drained.
We went ahead and went through that procedure, and I think you experienced a relief from that.
Yes.
So that was good. And then we took you home.
At this point, the swelling did go down on my knee and around my leg, but at this point, I was starting to feel all the serious injuries that were in there. I felt like I had let everyone down at that point. I felt like, why did I come all the way to Roatan, Honduras for this? Why did I sit in bed and just be injured? Why did I go through that?
So we went out to Punta Caliente, where we do a lot of work, and we were doing healing prayer, going from house to house, and we were also doing healing prayer in their church.
And so that day I decided to just continue reading. I get up to Matthew 13, and I realized that that's when I needed to pray, and I cried out to the Lord. I called out to him, and I explained to him, I am not worthy of your healing, but if it is your will to let it be done, and I'm sorry for trying to carry that weight myself. I continued reading. I get to Matthew 14:31 about Peter Simon walking on water, and the Lord was asking him, why don't you trust me? Where is your faith at? Why are you doubting me? And that hit home for me. That really was like a slap in the face, because I hadn't fully trusted the Lord. I had touched on a little bit in 13, but when I got to that point, I just broke down, and I just cried and pleaded out to the Lord, please, please, please heal me. I'm so sorry for everything that I've done and not focused on you. And so I put my trust in the Lord. And that was the moment where I was healed. So while I was being healed, I was eager to call my husband Kim and share the story with him about what had just happened. So I did a video chat with him, and I showed him, look, I'm walking after Tish had came down and helped me. And he says, oh, be careful, you should use your crutches. He was so afraid that I was going to fall. And I explained to him what had happened. He said that at that exact same moment, so it was 11:15 in Roatan, which was 1:15 here in Indiana. And he said at that exact same moment, he was praying and petitioning for the Lord to heal me. When we shared our stories together, that was really cool, that we were both praying at the exact same time. And while the group was out praying for everyone, you were praying out at the bite. And so it was all a healing day. How did you feel at that time?
It was amazing.
Yeah?
It was amazing to see that you weren't having pain. I saw that you had tossed aside your crutches, and you felt so much joy.
Yeah.
So much joy in the moment.
I did. I felt very blessed. I felt God's grace and mercy on me like I've never felt before. So much faith. Like, you go on a mission trip to build your faith, right? Like, and to serve God, and it always ends up in building your faith. But this exponentially high. My faith was so moved that day, and it has today still.